So this story starts on a Wednesday. I came home from work and I walk in, and on the counter is this small pile of feathers. And that was kind of strange. And I walked over to my girlfriend and I was like, "What's up with this?" She goes, "I was going to ask you the same thing because I've been finding them in my car for the past couple days." And I thought, well, maybe it's like a pillow you have or a comforter or something like that. And I don't know, maybe it's something in the car itself. So we're looking around the car, couldn't figure it out. I said, well, I'll take care of the feathers, no big deal. So another couple days go by, and again, she comes home. I keep finding these things, I don't know. And now I'm starting to find them in the house. So I was like, well, I'll talk to my daughter. Maybe there's something that she's doing that's leaking feathers. We never figured it out. So the weekend goes by, no feathers. Monday, she wakes up to her alarm clock on her cell phone, which has now been changed to a classical piece of music. What's this? It's cool, but what is this? I said, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. And she's, looking through her cell phone and everything. It's Swan Lake. That's what it is. Oh, okay, cool. And so she goes off to work, and she gets a text message from me a little bit later. It's written in Russian. She goes, "What's up with the text?" I said, "Figure it out." So she, looks it up. It says, "Who's Swan Lake written by?" Tchaikovsky. That's what she writes back. So then I write back another Russian text a couple hours later, and she, figures out through Google Translate, says, "Don't lose your feathers." Weird. Okay, what's up? Not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait. So next couple days, she starts finding more and more feathers. And I'm not talking like a few. I'm talking about quite a few white little feathers all over the house. And so now she's starting to get her suspicions. She's talking to her daughter. She's like trying to figure out what the deal is. And then now she's starting to get, anytime she gets a phone call, she's hearing the James Bond theme from Russia with Love. Okay, something is definitely up. You got to tell me now. Nope, you got to wait till Friday. What's Friday? It's Feather Day. You got to have to wait till Friday. So Friday rolls around. She walks into the house, feathers everywhere, going all the way to the living room. And in the living room is her daughter, my daughter, and her mom. So she definitely knows something's up. So she's like, okay, what's going on here? And my daughter opens up this fairy tale book. And she thumbs through it to a story of the Russian princess, which is a story about this swan princess that during the day is a swan, but at night she sheds her feathers and becomes a woman. And this guy in the local village becomes enchanted by her and steals her feathers, and because he wants her to stay as a woman, which angers her dad, who's this kind of Poseidon-like character. And there's this whole thing, but in the end, the dad finally gives his blessing, and they live happily ever after. That's a pretty good story. And my daughter hands her a stacking doll, Russian stacking doll. And it has, the image of a woman, and she opens it up, and it's an image of a woman with a man, and then he opens it up again, and they have like this little family going on. And she opens it up again, and there's a message on it, and it says, "Will you marry me?" And she opens up the next one, and there is a Russian rose gold engagement ring that has got 100 black sapphires on it and a rose-colored sapphire in the center. And a little message below that, it says, "You must, because I have all your feathers."